So now I've got these pre-cooked mushrooms, and they're going to go mixed in with the organic beef mince. So I've got button mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, in a cocktail of garlic buttery seasoning, and it's really going to accentuate the flavours. It's got the kind of muskiness of these earthling toadstool creatures mixed in with the flesh of the cow. Just a perfect harmony of flavours. Oh, what a tune! What a tune! Take me to a caravan, take me to Spain. Stop for a little San Pellegrino break. Always got to stop for a sparkling water break. What a life, eh? What a life. Take me to Portugal, take me to Spain. Spanish caravan, yes I know you can. Now the secret is you got to get right in there. The flavors of your pores, the excretion from your pores goes together, and the warmness of your hands slightly cooks the meat and gives it a little drive and consistency. So never underestimate the power of the human touch, because also human beings, we have this magnetic frequency to us. We have like a vibrational emission. So when something is made by a human being in a heightened state of consciousness, it reflects in the quality of the food. Because, like, you know, you go to a restaurant, you can tell the chef was in a good mood. Like, perhaps they had a loving connection with their life partner the day before. So they're just, when they're making that, they're pouring their heart and their soul into their food. So you're literally paying for someone's soul in their food. And that's quite a religious experience. And there's no children are sacrificed in the process. Didn't have to sacrifice anyone to the gods, except for the cows who died for the meal. But then again, those cows, they never would have got the opportunity to live these fine years on this planet Earth if it wasn't for human beings cultivating them for food. Because they'd just be run over by a truck, or they'd be hunted by an Aboriginal if it wasn't for, you know, modern man. You know, I find it ironic. I was having this conversation with my fiance this afternoon that a lot of people who are vegetarian vegans, they seem to be the people who hate people the most. Like, there'll be people who kick their own daughter out of the house at 15 so that they have to live with an ex-boyfriend who they actually hate, and they basically have to exchange their body for board and bread. They'll be the people who are like, yeah, save the fucking chickens, man. Save the chickens. But then they won't care for their own daughter, which is kind of ironic. I know South Park made a familiar theme to what I just said. about the Save the Whale people. They're like, save the whales, man, save the whales. But then they're like going around killing humans. Because like, it's all very well having animal welfare, but if humans are doing well, one productive human can just do so much for animal conservation. It's just, if you think about it rationally in the big picture, if you focus on humans first, then they can do so much. And also, human beings naturally rebel against unjust laws. So if people are like pushing this soy agenda, and you know, like the government's mandating trying to get like children to eat crickets, what they're doing is a reverse effect. They're kind of glamorizing meat, because when you push something down people's throats, they always choose the opposite. It's like teenagers. You know, you say kind of sex, what do? They have sex with everyone who look at them. You know, you say to a woman she shouldn't eat the food that she sees advertised. Well, she does. She eats all the chocolate. So it's not about just blind restriction, because blind restriction just the human condition will rebel. The human condition naturally rebels against unjust laws. How's your Saturday night going? It's a bloody ripper, isn't it? All you need is some music, some good food, nice house, you know, cute dog, some children on the way, life's sorted. Please, sir, may I have some more? More? Now, like my old papa used to say, just a little bit of olive oil on top. Just a little splash. Just a little splashity splashity splash. And then very important, you gotta do a little bit of rock salt on top. Just a itty bitty little bit of rock salt. Get your rocks on, get your rocks on. Bésame, bésame mucho, love me forever. You know, I was watching this, one of those like house improvement shows, and I came home and my girlfriend was watching it, and it had this American family, and it seemed like they had the right intention about being like so open and loving to their kids. But giving your kid too much freedom is actually not loving your kid. Because if you just let them, like in this particular episode, this like 12-year-old boy had like a theme of bandanas, and he wore a different bandana every day. And it just seems quite shallow to me to kind of base your identity on a fashion statement. Because a man shouldn't be primarily focused on his fashion, because it's like a cheap shot. You know what I noticed is that there seems to be a bit of a push to get the comfort middle class white girls really into the progressive activist movement, because they're the ones who can have really, really high quality children, but because they're the ones being attacked so much psychologically, they're the ones who are least connected towards sustainability of the human race. Like a lot of people, they've got no idols. Like people forget how important it is to have idols, role models. And we forget, including me, that there's people who we have been trained to look up to and worship on things like social media, movies, music, that don't have our good intentions at heart. And they have been given a platform, they have been given notoriety because they are subliminally pushing agendas. Now, what do you call it, Gen Z kids? They're much better at noticing obvious propaganda, like blatant propaganda, but the older people, they're a bit trickier for them at noticing lies. Like it's like middle-aged people, like in their 60s, 50s, they seem to be more blindly shell-shocked by like someone in a nice suit, or they're attractive, they've got a bit of money. That's all they see. You know, it's like a young man, they can sometimes just see a body part, they don't even see the face. All they see is the tits and the ass, they don't even see the face. Like, they just see one detail. But, yeah, younger people see through the lies. That's why there's so much push on like technology to make young people like drop out of society, because they're the ones, I think because they're raised with YouTube since they're like 2, that they've just got these incredible skills at spotting out liars. Because if you spend so many years like looking at screens, you've kind of got like an autistic level of focus on mannerisms, tone, pitch of voice, eye contact, and you can kind of tell if someone's a good person or not, simply because you've just seen so much data. And most young people, they're not as easily influenced by things like a snappy suit or a Rolex to appear successful. I think it's because there's been a huge shift the past few decades where the upper working class, lower middle class people are getting the same name brands that the upper class used to have. So there's less division. There seems to be less division when it comes to working class, middle class and upper class. It's all kind of starting to blur. But it's different though as well, because you know, upper middle class people, they don't buy brands anymore. It's like people with money, it's their focus to show that they're not a sucker when it comes to money. Pardon me? It's Chevy? Oh, yeah, the Chevy TV show. And my name is Chevy. What am I doing with this potato? You know what? I think I'll just put it back in the oven tray. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about now, but it must have been that important. Someone tell me what I was talking about. Some life better than no life. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like Owen Benjamin has this debate right now on Twitter, where he purposely gives the most ridiculous comparison to try and make something obvious. Like he said, is it better for someone to buy your baby for slavery than it is to have it aborted? So yes, it's a very extreme claim, but it's such an extreme claim to highlight how absurd abortion is. Because doesn't it make sense that you should keep your baby alive and then sell it as opposed to just letting it die for no reason? It's like, obviously factory farming is bad, but when it comes down to just a cow living in a grass-fed, you know, in a meadow in beautiful North New South Wales, with just hanging out with her friends all day, no threats, sunshine, pure water, seaweed, you know, just unlimited protection for years on end, just hanging out with your best friends, no taxes, no vaccines, just free just to take in the glory of the afternoon and the sun and the butterflies. And one day it's like, oh, what's going on here? shot to the head, you're gone. You're not surrounded by all your fake family and friends in a hospital room pumping you full of chemicals to pretend to try and fix you. No, you go with a bang. And people say these horror stories like cows cry in the abattoirs. It's like, have you ever seen human beings in their jobs, like factory workers and taxi drivers? I guarantee you they cry like at least once a day. All I'm saying is a life on a field and then one day of getting shot is much better than a lot of humans live. It's a whole lot of taters. Maybe I'll just do this in a fry pan. Take me to Portugal, take me to Spain, take me Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you do. Do, 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 do. Remind me of a man. What man? Man of power. What power? Power. Voodoo. Hoodoo. You do. Fuck me. This is bloody ridiculous, mate. It's fucking having a laugh. This is a bloody joke. I just want to see the fire. The fire looks so... It's just so pretty. Take me to Portugal, take me to Spain, take me Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you.
You should do this roast every day, so you cook every day too.
Just do what every day? Just make something, or do like the TikTok live.
Yeah, maybe cook as well.
Yeah, you just want me to cook.
Yeah, like that session, you make your
Yeah, well, tell you what, I'm not afraid of pouring out a lot of content. I know people will say, I'm professional. But when you really like someone, you want to see everything they've got. Like when I was, have a lot of spare time and I was really into Joe Rogan or something, like I want to see everything. I don't want to just see the well-polished stuff. I want to see the real them.
Well, do you think you'll have fans like that look you every
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think they do for a while. I have people who like watch every single one of my stuff, every one of my videos and like everything, but then it'll only last for about a month or two, and then I just won't see them again. Like there's been a couple people I see ongoing over a few short years, but it's very rare. Like I feel like I have people for a while, and then I probably make a video they don't like, and then they just kind of drop out and go, well, fuck this kind. Taters. Boil them, smash them, stick them in a stew. Fucking flip this. Oh, flip it. Ah, it's all sticking. Ah. Off, mate. That's a professional right there. See, a real professional doesn't let the potatoes stick to the bottom of the pan. Yeah? That's what separates the amateurs from real cooks, you know? Someone who doesn't let half of it stick to the pan. That's the secret. Fuck yeah, doesn't that look like a dog's dinner? It's got like mashed potato at the end. So yeah, white people food right there. That's what made us colonise the whole bloody world. What are you making, so far? Enjoying the festivities so far? Oh, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's the morning. It's so fucking hard with one hand. I know. I'll just hold this with my head. Fuck. Oh, I lost my leg. I lost my leg back in Nam. Fuck this. Fucking over this today. This is called the Stuck to the Pan show. Make sure you tune in 7 o'clock weeknights. And don't forget to tip your waiter. I just believe.
No, it's fine. You should put this guy in the dishwasher.
Well, it's also because I left it too long. Just gotta moderate it more and not get distracted. I might just put it in the oven. What do you reckon, Sapphire? Put it in the oven? Or just keep going in the pan? No, you don't want to. You may as well just keep going. Take me to Spanish caravan. Yes, I know. Let's have a look at the old oven. How you going, champ? Check it out, everybody. That's what I call a spicy meatball. That's fun. Take me, Spanish girl. Yes, I know you can. Do 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 do. Take me to Portugal. I'd like to see you again. Take me, Spanish caramel. What if I just cook the potatoes amongst the meat so that the meat juices will help? Yeah, well, why don't you hold it for me for a second, because I'm about to finish, and I just put it down for a sec because I needed both hands. I don't understand, because it says I've got like 100 love hearts ever, but I usually get like 1 or 2 per thing. I'm not sure how it works. Or maybe it's just glitching. So I'm going to cook the half-fried potatoes amongst the meatballs so that the meat juice will help solidify and cook into the potatoes and give it some extra depth, you know, extra character, extra stripes. You know, I might just put a little bit more salt and pepper, because you don't make friends without salt and pepper. That's what my old papa used to say. Then you robbed a bank. Very important, you've got to have lots of pepper, you know? I think pepper's like crack. Once you start with pepper, you just can't go back. What do you think? Any other seasoning?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Paprika.
I put lots of paprika already in there.
Okay. Herbs.
Herbs.
Italian herbs.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with Italian herbs, you know. Except the Italians did join the Germans in World War II. Everyone forgets that. Those fucking cheeky buggers. And as soon as the Germans started to lose, they're like, oh yeah, no, not no side anymore. I was just mucking around, eh? But no one ever remembers that. No one ever remembers that and talks about it. Everyone's got lots of hate for the Germans, but no one remembers the goddamn Mario. Kuna Matata, Sakura. Fuck yeah. Don't forget to take the dog for a walk and kiss your wife on the cheek.